What's up, it's Cinema Shogun here, and the FBI and the Chatham County Police Department just had a little press conference for Quinton Simon. Now, they revealed some interesting information, most of which will not come as a shock to you if you've been watching my channel. And we're about to get into all of that in just a moment. But first, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell so you can be notified of all of the real updates in this case. And drop a thumbs up down below. It helps my channel and the algorithm. Now, before I get to everything that was said in the press conference, I also want to say this. Make a mental note. Start making mental notes of the people who constantly lie in these cases. Everyone that has been out here saying they think or they know that Quinton Simon has already been found, you need to note that they are no longer a credible source for information. Now, everyone that's been out here saying that, hey, we know Quinton Simon hasn't been found, and they're going to start searching the landfill on Tuesday, make a mental note, because those people are credible sources of information. Because we now know that Quinton has not been found, and we now know that the search of this landfill is starting today. Not last week, not over the weekend, not yesterday. On Tuesday, just like we have been saying for like 5 or 6 days now on this channel. Now, as far as the press conference goes, there were a lot of random questions asked. There was a lot of tidbits of information that were given. For one, they are not searching anywhere else. They are only specifically searching at this specific landfill. But not just that, they are searching in a specific location within this landfill. So they've narrowed it down to where they believe whatever trash compactor car or trash truck came in, they believe they know where it is dumped in the landfill. So that right there is a very good piece of information, because it means that they aren't canvassing the whole thing. They think they've narrowed it down to one certain area within this landfill that they're going to search. So if they have this information, I just wonder what has led them to be so confident about it. Confident enough to announce he's dead. Confident enough to, announce the exact area within this landfill that they believe him to be. Another thing that was stated was that they believe that Quinton was put in a specific dumpster in a specific location. They did not reveal that location, but that really stuck out to me because I've been reporting to you all that it is being said that she did not dump Quinton in her trash can outside of her house. No, she went to one of the nearby trailer parks and dumped him in one of the bigger dumpsters. And from what people say, she may have waited around and watched until they hauled the dumpster off. I'm not sure. There's rumors of video evidence. There's rumors that the FBI pinged her phone. We don't know exactly what happened, but I'm confident in saying that those rumors are most likely true. And that's why I brought that to you all on my channel, because I can't reveal all the information I know, but from what I know that to be pretty much factual. And it was pretty much confirmed in this press conference. So a specific dumpster in a specific location, which I believe is one of the dumpsters in the nearby trailer parks. Now, there are trailer parks. Any way you leave out of this neighborhood, it's kind of going to lead you to a different trailer park. So there are different little trailer parks all around this area. I know they are floating around the name of one in particular. I'm not going to share that name here, but we don't know. I can't confirm for you all exactly which one it is, but there are rumors that it is a certain one. They were also asked, why don't they believe Leilani is a flight risk? And they said they can't reveal that information. Now, is there something more there that they can't reveal as to why they don't think Leilani is going to run away? Possibly, but honestly, I think they're kind of just talking. Because it's not like she's going to ankle monitor or anything like that, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're tailing her and they're watching her. Hopefully they got eyes on her. I know that there's supposed to be all types of law enforcement in Chatham County right now that's not even from Chatham County. They got FBI agents from all around America down there and stuff. So I'm thinking they got someone tailing her and watching her to make sure she doesn't run off. One thing that I will say, though, is I don't believe that she is staying in that house anymore. So when you're tuning into the live streams of people sitting outside of her house waiting for her arrest, just know that it's probably a huge, gigantic waste of time, because I don't believe she is living in that house anymore with her grandma. We already know she was getting kicked out, so that was a given. I already know that there was a big fight over there the other night when she was trying to leave. And yesterday in court, she and Billy Joe, the grandma, they arrived in different vehicles, different times, and they departed in different vehicles, different times. Now, does that mean something necessarily? Maybe not, but I believe she is living somewhere else. And honestly, the type of girl or type of woman Leilani is, she's probably found another dude to shack up with. And this is just, I want to make this clear. This is speculation. This is just my speculation. I believe that Leilani has probably already found another dude to shack up with. Yes, dudes are desperate enough to take a woman in that just killed their baby for some pussy. Sorry for the language. But I believe that's probably what is happening here. So she's already found someone else to take her in. Speculation. Anyway, so the search begins today. Like I've been telling you all for a week now, Tuesday was the day, and sure enough, it is. Tuesday is the day. They're going to start searching this area. Hopefully they find something soon. I'm really happy that they narrowed it down to a specific area within this landfill, but also you have to think about the type of things that you don't want to think about, like trash compactors. So chances are it's going to be really hard to find Quinton. And they don't believe that they're going to find him today. They think it could be days. They think they're going to find answers, but they think it may be days on end before they do. They were also asked, why haven't you charged anyone yet? But the reality is, from what they said, they don't have enough yet. And they don't want to miss. They don't want to make a mistake. They want to make sure they have all of their stuff together, all of the evidence, everything, so they could really charge Leilani and really bring her in and really get justice for Quinton. Because if they mess up, they slip up, they make one small mistake, then Leilani is going to walk away scot-free like so many other women who do harm to their children. It happens every day in America. Women literally kill their kids, put their kids in dumpsters, you name it, and they walk away scot-free. Now, if it was anyone else, I'm sure you would be in jail. But hey, that's the way the criminal justice system works. You know, down south, I believe in Savannah and Chatham County and Georgia and like Florida and all of these areas, like petty things are still illegal. That like marijuana, for instance, almost legal or decriminalized all over the place. People are still sitting in jail for it down there in Chatham County and in Florida and down south. Meanwhile, a mother can kill her kid and put it in a dumpster and just walk away scot-free. Out here partying, living her life probably. I will say that the body language of the officers who have been doing the press conferences, it's totally changed. Since the last couple of press conferences, they look totally defeated today. At least in my opinion, like their shoulders are lower. They look depressed. They look sad. They look tired. They look weary. You know, they don't have the sense of confidence that they had in the last press conference. So that does kind of worry me. Now, I got a lot of pushback over the past couple of days because I've been trying to tell people that, hey, the FBI and stuff, they aren't going to search for you on the weekend. They're going to take the days off and they'll restart the search on the weekdays. And people were like, no, that's not true. How dare you say things like that about law enforcement? It's like, anything you say, you're going to get pushback on YouTube, but people hate the truth. And people are really sensitive when you start talking about law enforcement. But the truth is, they have not been searching that landfill at all. They are starting today on Tuesday. So like I've been saying, I've followed enough cases to know that 9 times out of 10 on the weekend, they get off. Okay? And ain't shit being done. Yeah, they'll be like, okay, we're processing evidence, and I'm not saying there isn't things like that going on behind the scenes, but as far as like the big scale ground searches and stuff, they call them off on the weekend almost 9 times out of 10 when I look in these cases. So like I was saying earlier, people, you got to start making mental notes so you understand that we've seen this before. So it doesn't surprise you every time. And even so, even though I've seen this happen before, it's still a shock, I guess. It's still a surprise in a way because you're like, well, damn, you're telling us he's in the landfill and you're going to wait until next Tuesday? You have to remember, folks, you could go back on my video. I've been telling you all well before the weekend. I can't get the exact date, but I think I've been telling you all since like last Wednesday that they were going to search the landfill this Tuesday. So yeah, that's mind-blowing to me that I've had this information and that we've kind of known this, yet why did it take so long? But that's the reality of the situation, you know? The reality is, over the weekend, many times, and remember this in future cases, they're going to stop doing what they're doing, and they'll resume on Monday. Or I guess in this case, they'll resume on Tuesday. So just keep that in mind. And like I said earlier, keep in mind the people who constantly lie, because it's weird to me. It's the same cast of characters. It's the same faces over and over again. Every single case, they come in and they just spread rumors and lies, and they pretend like they're there to help the situation and they care about victims, and they just spread all of these lies time and time again. But for some reason, it's like people will fall for it over and over again. Like, oh, I remember you lied about Gabby Petito. Let me make sure I follow up with your information about the next case. And then, oh, wait, you lied about Summer Wells too. Okay. Well, oh, wait, you lied about Kylie Rodney. Oh, wait, you lied about Quinton Simon. It's like, it's a pattern. And at some point, I think people need to just realize that these people are full of it. You know what I mean? So stop being fooled by the same half a dozen people in every case, because they come in and they do this in every single case. And now for the last week, a lot of you all were under the assumption that Quinton Simon has been found. And that hasn't helped anyone. How has that helped anything in this case? If anything, it's been detrimental to this case, detrimental to this investigation, and it makes people like me, it makes my job harder. Because when I get on Instagram, I get on Twitter, and I have 200 messages, oh, they found Quinton, they found Quinton. I have to go through all of that before I get to the messages from people with real information that could tip me off to real stuff that I could bring to you all. So that's why it frustrates me. But all we know right now is that Quinton Simon hasn't been found, and the search begins today. Hopefully we have some answers tonight, maybe tomorrow. It could be days from now. We may never get answers. I think everyone needs to prepare themselves for whatever the outcome may be, because it might not be a good outcome, but fingers crossed it will be. And even if it is a good outcome, it's still a horrible outcome at the end of the day, right? But anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all on the next video.